Greetings. Did you know that ignoring your child's reading struggles can really have serious long-term consequences? Let's talk about why it's so crucial to pay attention to whether your child's struggling to read or not. Hi, my name's Linda Colasanti, and I'm a dyslexia specialist. I'm here to help, but I also have some somber news to tell you today. Unfortunately, reading difficulties like dyslexia are often overlooked by the school system and parents even, just because they don't know. But here's something that a lot of people don't know, and that is children who struggle to read that don't get help. There's like a startling link between struggling readers and higher incarceration rates. So just let that sink in for a second. Unfortunately, studies have shown that a significant portion of the prison population has dyslexia. For example, New York City's Mayor Eric Adams recently, I think in December, about a year ago, December 2023, reported that 30 to 40% of the inmates on Rikers Island has dyslexia. There are samplings I've heard throughout the years, over a decade and a half, where the prison population, it ranges anywhere from 30 to even 70% of the prison population has dyslexia, depending on which prison you're sampling. When reading issues aren't addressed early, kids are more likely to face challenges in school, quite possibly enter into gang activity, and it leads to a higher risk of facing legal problems later. I'm not all doom and gloom, I promise. There's hope. And that hope is early intervention or an early identification. If you see your child acting out in school, so many times a struggling reader might not even look like a struggling reader because they can hide it really well and they're so embarrassed. So if your child is struggling openly, go ahead and check into some more resources. If your child's acting out in school, maybe explore the possibility that they really might have dyslexia. With early identification and explicit instruction, which basically means support, whether it's from your school system or a community or a tutor, the moment you get help for your child, it can drastically change the trajectory of your child's future. It's not just about reading, it's literally about giving your children tools for a brighter future. As an adult, your child is going to need to learn how to read medicine labels. They're going to need to learn how to read to get their driver's license. They're going to need to learn how to read in order to stay out of trouble. I mean, even warning signs. They're going to need to learn how to read to fill out applications for work or travel if they want to take a plane or a train. As parents and educators, it's our job to spot the signs of a child who's struggling to read or has dyslexia. Dyslexia just simply means difficulty with. Dys means difficulty with. Lexia means language. Let me put that together. Dys means difficulty with. Lexia means language. So if your child is struggling to read or spell, please don't hesitate. Go directly. Find someone that can screen your child and then get help promptly with explicit instruction. Let's work together and let's turn the tide on all of the misunderstandings of dyslexia. Let's just make a difference in the lives of the children who are struggling to read. If you'd like to know more, follow me or go to my website, dyslexiastuff.com.